the most important characteristic in a marriage that makes it successful?
Okay,
So.
can you share a little with your experience?
Yeah, I've never been married, but I think in the different relationships that I've had and that I've seen, I think the most important characteristic is how you guys handle conflict. So,
very important.
yeah, because we have problems all the time. There's always
Yeah.
issues, problems, things that you might like have, something that you're upset about. But I think it's how you handle it that's going to determine the success. And this goes for like not only marriages but also friendships too.
Yes.
So
Yeah, because after when you fought or fight with someone, especially your loved one, and then that feelings be together, it's kind of like disappear,
yeah.
That throw people apart and lead to divorce.
Mm-hmm.
So we really need to try how to work it out with
Yeah.
each other in a way that you can get back together.
Yeah, how can you make your partner feel like their feelings are valid for whatever it is you guys might have a conflict about? You just want to make sure you show your partner that, their feeling is valid and you're listening. And how can we work together and accommodate to make us both feel good after this conversation? Because no one wants to leave a conversation if they're upset about something, feeling like, okay, well, they didn't really listen to me, are we still going to have this problem after this? Like, we didn't come to a solution.
Yeah.
So, but I think everyone handles conflict differently, so
How
there's
about
no
you?
right or wrong way.
How you handle it in the past? Can you
Oh,
share?
I think the successful ones that I had were people who I could just be open with them because I'm very open. Like if I feel a way, I'm gonna tell you. That it doesn't benefit either of us if I just keep it to myself. So I'll just tell them like straight up how I feel about something. But I do it in a way that's not like directed or like defensive towards them. So I won't use like, oh, you do this or you do that. I'll say it makes me feel this way when this happens. So I like somebody who is willing to listen to me, and then we can come up with a solution or accommodate. So we leave the conversation feeling like we solved that problem and move on. I don't know. What about you? How do you handle conflict?
Conflict, usually, I look at conflict just like a lawsuit. Like when they're angry at someone, usually they sue them. That's the way to show that they are angry. But I think a smart person always try to make peace before going to court. Like I have this one issue that my friend, she took $300 from me, and she promised she's gonna come by to my party and do my hair and makeup. And the day of the party, she didn't show up, but she already get paid. Right?
Yeah.
And then she's my friend. I know her a long time, but she's really mean. The way she handle it is not correct. She called me and she said, "Look, you can go ahead and call cops on me. I'm not going to pay you back the money."
So
And then
mean.
I end up bring her to court over $300.
Because it's just like a rude way to handle
Yeah,
it. You never
I
wanted
know.
that.
It's not a relationship. I mean, like people can
Well,
get
yeah,
really
it's a
angry
friendship,
over
yeah.
small things.
Yeah.
It's only $300, but I brought her to court, and I end up won in court. and then the judge make her pay me $700.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, well I did what you said, so
Yeah, she could be just easily call me, say, hey, I have an emergency. I'm sorry I couldn't come.
yeah.
And then I just be fine.
I think that's
You
just
know?
someone with bad intentions in
Yeah,
the
I
first
know.
place.
It's just like don't make the person angry. Try to work it out.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
the settlement, because my aunt is a lawyer, so I know everybody loves settlement. Like if you can agree in certain things, try to
Yeah.
settle in the middle.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
accommodations
Yeah.
with each other, because not everyone's going to want or need the same thing. So if you
Yeah.
guys can talk about
Yeah.
what you both need and come to an agreement
Yeah.
together, that problem can be solved.
Like I meet you halfway.
Exactly, which is
Yeah.
how it should be. We're all
Yeah.
gonna have those different
If
situations.
you want vacation in Vegas, I want in Palm Springs. You meet in the middle.
Yeah, where can we go that we both are fitting each other's needs at the end of this, problem or conversation? Perfect. Okay, we'll see you guys for the next question.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, what makes someone marriage material?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's hard.
So,
There's a lot.
So first of all, I would like to get your opinion on it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
This one, I'll name like probably three things. if you are in a marriage, you have to be able to listen to your partner. I think that's extremely important. Listen to each other's needs. So that way, as the marriage grows, you can still be able to overcome those different situations or needs that happen because we all change. I think it's important to be supportive of your partner, be able to support them in their goals, but also challenge them. So always make sure you're pushing your partner to be a better version of themselves. So not just letting them, be a yes man. Okay, you're doing great, even though you know that they could be doing better. You want to contribute to, the success of who they are and their future. The third one, I think for me, I just want to be able to bring my partner peace in life, because life can be stressful, right? And there's a lot of different things that can happen. I want to be the person that they can come home to and voice their opinion to and feel comfortable with everything in their life. Whatever problem that arises, I just want to bring I want to be the one that brings them peace. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know. That's a lot, I know.
That's the best thing I ever heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what can I say? What about you? What do you think makes someone marriage material?
To me, different from the rest, I had a really realistic, and I don't mind saying things that I feel like is correct.
Okay.
So to me, I think still the issue that people try to ignore sometimes, that is sexually compatible.
Okay.
Yes, so make sure you get the same level of sexually needs as your partner. Because if someone that lazy and don't want to do as much, and meet someone want to do it 20 times a day, I think
you're gonna have arguments.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
You need to be compatible and help each other out, and keep each other happy. So that is the top of the list.
To each other sexually. Okay.
Yeah.
That's important.
If you really want to get married, you need to be prepared and willing to learn, because that could be learned too. Yeah, it could be learned, and willing to learn and willing to do whatever it takes to keep your partner happy. I think it's really important. And that could be discussed and learned, because if someone that not keep your partner happy in marriage, they can be secretly secret outside the marriage and end up to cheating and secretive different cell phone they will have. Yes. Because if you want to get married and keep it successful, you need to be ready to learn in that part. Very important.
Open to learn.
If you're not ready on that sexually part yet, and don't marry.
Yeah. I think that's important.
Stay dating.
Yeah. If you're not ready to learn and listen and you don't please the other person if they're different needs, because everyone's different. It just depends on the person. Not everyone is going to be the same.
Yeah, because I noticed so many people are getting married already, and they're not talking about it openly with their partner, and they end up to file a secret cell phone underneath the toilet or something. They hide. They don't want to hurt their partner's feelings.
Yeah, because they just can't talk about it.
Yeah, they can't talk about it, and it's really stressful.
They need to have open communication then too. So it's important to be able to communicate with your partner and be willing to listen. Right?
Don't get married before you can discuss about sexually openly.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be ready to listen. I agree. Okay. So this one says, what does it truly mean to love someone through better or through worse?
Through better sounds good.
Yeah, we all want that.
Yeah, but through worse, I'm not sure what is worse. Through worse to you.
It depends. I mean, I think every marriage or every relationship, you're going to go through the good and the bad. It's not always going to be perfect all the time.
Yeah, maybe sometimes maybe someone lose their jobs or something. You need to repair, go through some bad times together and some good time together. Yeah. So I think that in marriage, you need to prepare for a change in case there's something change, like earthquake or whatever disaster might come in your life, and well prepare for it. Do you have any experience? Can you share?
I would say with my 5-year relationship, we went through good, through bad, but one thing that really stuck out to me was when I didn't really love my ex's friends because they weren't the best influence on him. So they, you know, weren't really working very hard towards their goals. They just wanted to be around him and drink, go out, just do things that weren't the most responsible or supporting who he was and what he was going after. So I shared that with him. I wasn't against who they were as people, but I just wanted him to be surrounding himself by people who also supported him and what he was working towards. So I think it just depends. I think it depends on why, you know, why they don't like them. And I think it's like up to you to be the judge to see, you know, okay, well, this is your reason, it's valid or it's not.
Yes. Because if his friend give him bad influence, can affect his health and happiness, I think definitely that's a good thing you did.
Yeah.
You can give him advice, tell him stay away from those friends. I think that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
But if a friend, like normal friends, doesn't give any bad influence, always have him throughout his life, like mold his life to be a good person, and there's no reason not to like your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
What would be the reason?
And
that's not okay.
if that person like been save your life, help you throughout your life, become your best friend, and your boyfriend doesn't like that person, it just doesn't show respect.
Yeah, exactly. There has to be kind of like a valid reason, you know, as to why they wouldn't like them if it's, you know, affecting not only our mental or our health and also theirs. We want to make sure that those people in their lives are bringing benefit.
Yes.
Another.
Yeah. So and then what is another thing you think about to keep the relationship good?
To keep it good, I think it's, you know, important to, I don't know, you have to adjust to different challenges, be a good listener. You have to make it spicy, like you want to continue. I think one thing, I would say to keep a marriage good, continue to date. So like consider it like you guys are still dating. So going on dates together, doing special things for each other, not just like letting yourself go like, okay, I'm married now, like I can relax and, you know, I'm good, like we can just stay at home, no more dating.
I heard many people complain about that, like oh, my girlfriends look like angels when I went out on the first date, but after marrying her, you know, 6 months she gained 30 pounds.
They don't keep up with themselves. They just turn into someone, you know, different
because
than
they
who
feel,
you know.
oh, I'm married and I'm good now. I can sit back and relax and eat as much I want and be lazy.
No more working out, keeping up with the things and who the person you were and are. Continue to be that person. Continue to date. So, you know, you can keep satisfying each other.
Yeah, like whatever make that person attracted you from the first time you see each other. So definitely have to do the same things.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't mean you're married and then you have to come and hug the person before you brush your teeth, you know?
Continue to brush your teeth. Definitely, hopefully. So continue to care about yourself and keep up with those things that we do when we're not in a relationship, like, and trying to.
Like, be respectful and always, you know, have a candle on and prepare dinner with the candlelight or something. Try to keep it romantic.
That sounds dreamy. I want that.
Okay. I will do that for you tonight.
Okay.
As a friend. Not
Perfect.
As a friend.
I need that in my life. That sounds so nice.
Yeah, try to spice up the relationship all the time.
All the time, yes.